stay with me. Just 1 minute, stay with me. Mustafa, we're just hearing from Salam Mustafa. This is political war, isn't it? They're threatening to do same when they come into power.
When they come to power one day, they can kill us for all I care. But whether they go to heaven or they go to hell, I am giving him the full assurance that, in fact, you know why? We are going to disturb our ministers to do press conferences, okay, to give state of affairs. As at the time we came to power, what did they meet at their agencies and ministries? Let these people have the mouth to talk. I don't understand why the Cocoa Board CEO is still walking about. We've heard Randy Abe talk on radio, say the things they have done, how they rip up Cocoa Board. Why has he not been arrested? We can't continue to pamper these people in this country. Let them go to hell, okay? When they come to power, let them change the whole constitution of Ghana. If any day they come to power, after election and they win, I'll sign my will to my children and I'll hand myself over to them. But in the meantime, they must endure their treachery. They must endure the process of their criminal tendencies, that they sat in power for 8 years, behaved as if they were not running a country, were not ethical, they were so corrupt, very unprofessional. They punished the people of Ghana, destroyed businesses, dissipated the public purse and shared among themselves. They think that when we're in opposition and we're not talking political. We're giving you evidence of their wrongdoings.
Tell me, when it comes to corruption, some people allege that Oral has gone to sleep.
Oral wasn't asleep. You see, when you arrest people, you must investigate. You must build a docket. It must go to Attorney General. And Attorney General must go to court. These people, let me tell you, the crime they've committed, you don't have the number of personnel to investigate all of it. One ministry, you can see 100 things. Okay? Procurement breaches alone, overinflated invoices in certain entities alone. You can't deal with. They don't deserve any mercy. Okay? So we are going to put pressure. That's why I said we have to reset ourselves internally to give fidelity to the president's legacy achievement of ensuring accountability. Look, they will start crying. These people, they will start crying. What they are doing is running away from their shadows. Salam and his colleagues are trying to shield their criminal formal appointees. And I'm saying that they can go to heaven and come. Look, Ken Ofori is sitting in the US and pretending to the white people as if he have been victimized by this government and that he's innocent. Do you think Ken Ofori is saying to the white people that, they should help him and that he is being victimized by this government? We are going to put pressure on this, how do they call the man? This special prosecutor. If he cannot bring Ken Ofori, he should resign. Ken Ofori is a wanted fugitive of national consensus, including people in the NDC, the MPP. He has to be brought down to face justice. If we sit here and Yoko is arresting Ghanaians and extraditing them to US, and the US will not bring one wanted man, a man who has even punished our pensioners, taking their money, yet supervised every scandal that transpired in the Nanado's administration in the last 8 years. He has no business sitting there as the head of special prosecutor. Then we are going to stop Yoko from arresting, stolen cars. We can't be doing that. Only one man. Bring him. He is not sick. Bring him. Let him come and die here. We will attend his funeral. He's saying that when some people die, they will assume their dead bodies, and we will be here to see Ken Ofori being prosecuted, whether they like it or not. And I'm saying that the fight against Galamsey should not go down without people going to jail.
Is that going to be the agenda of the new Chief Justice? To ensure the prosecution of Ken Ofori.
When we discuss illegal mining, some of us agree that the Interior Minister was supposed to change all the police officers, the 3 heads in every mining.
Told you that conversation, but you heard it here first. The news is that indeed we have a man that has been selected for the job, and we would be telling you more about him and why exactly he's been billed for the job. But let me come to you, Salam, just to get the brief reaction of the NPP. We have a new Chief Justice nominated now. Your thoughts?
No news. This has been cooking for a very long time, and the duck has been fully cooked now, and it's been served on the dinner table. That's exactly what has happened. It's a shame that we have gotten to this point. This is the first time I have seen in the history of our country a democratically elected president interfering directly in the work of the judiciary, removing a CJ. Even the Rawlings military, coup d'etats and all that, the kangaroo courts and so on and so forth, they never touched the judiciary. This is the first time we have seen this clandestine attempt to hoodwink the judiciary. And I tell you, it's a dark day for the judiciary of Ghana. I've been going to court in and out because of the molestation on our people. All the judicial system, now everybody is scared. So judges cannot come with destined ruling and tell you that I'm setting the law aside and I'm telling you that Ghana is an animal farm and that some people are more equal than others. That's what's happening in the judiciary today. And it is because of this jandam that is being cooked.
Okay, Salam, stay with me. Let me come in the studio. Mustafa Gbande, the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, is my guest here on The Pulse. We appreciate your time. A lot has been happening, and I'm sure I would like to take it step by step. First of all, your reaction. We have a new Chief Justice nominated as the NDC.
Let's move to case number 2.
What does that mean? You're not going to say anything about it?
Finished.
But he's been nominated, though.
It's finished.
It's a nomination.
Yes, it's finished. It is finished.
And as a party, you're pleased with his nomination?
I have nothing to say. It is finished.
Okay.
We proceed on the running issues.
Okay, let's talk about the running issues.
Yeah.
The NPP have been on the ground today. They're raising concerns that this administration is trying to gag free speech. How do you respond to that?
Just yesterday, a group of young, law-abiding, civilized Ghanaians demonstrated, organized a vigil in commemoration of 1 year impunity, abuse of protesters using the police on their lives. It wasn't just on demonstration grounds. They also pursued some of them into remand. Some were pregnant. Some, I'm told, lost their mindset, their mental capacity. Some are sick today. Through that, I think I met one of them when I engaged them. His brother was murdered. All presided under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, having Salam Mustafa as National Youth Organizer, Miracle Abuaji as a staff at the presidency. At the same time, 2 days in a row, they demonstrated at the forecourt just in front of the Jubilee House, a place the NPP and its government pretended was a security zone and that not even a human being can stand there. You saw when I met them. I mean, those who thought I was going to stop them, you saw the reaction.
Yeah, some
Even
people
from
alleged that
Yeah, no.
you went there to disperse the crowd.
No.
You were talking them out of protest.
No. Never. And I'll come back to that. Never. Their vigil, we protected them. They did a demonstration. And the following day, we saw them eating on the street. In fact, the police protecting them were not up to 50. Now they finished, they went to the Jubilee House again, made their own speeches, and they went away. Today, you saw these individuals, Salam Mustafa and you saw his response. Did it sound sensible, excuse my language, to you as an intellectual? This is a substandard national youth organizer. My national youth organizer is a lawyer, by the way. So if he was having to respond to issues about nomination of Chief Justice, he will tackle it in a way that will make legal sense. Salam is not, he hasn't been to law school, so I'm not surprised that he responded in that way. Now, what they're advocating for is that we are arresting people and that midnight arrest. They should reset internally and will intensify the arrest. It's going to be heightened. I assure them that now that I've realized that they don't like the Maria, they will not be arrested and put in Land Cruisers and pickup. They will be kept in the Marias. If anybody under President Nana Akufo-Addo have been found to have stolen money, wallahi, that person must be arrested and prosecuted. And some of us are going to stand against our own government. For example, PDS. Until PDS, all the individuals involved are arrested, there is no need to increase tariffs. That is the reason Ghanaians voted us into power. We have a full mandate, backing and the support of the Ghanaian people to prosecute. That will be preceded by arrest, investigate, arrest, and prosecute anybody who has taken money in this country.
But all the utility companies, they're before PRC,
and
they're pushing for increments.
I'm saying that it's government's business to ensure that the people who chop the PDS money are arrested. They should be arrested first.
Before any tariff
they should be
goes
arrested.
up?
Those people should be arrested. And let me tell Salam and his people, they can fly. They can take over the streets and do demonstrations every day. I can assure him that the arrest is going to be intensified. Oral is going to work, okay? Some of us are even going to fight against the law on this law that they have implemented, that when you steal, you can go to court and pay some. You can go to attorney general, plea bargain. It's a rip off the nation. All right?
But your administration is working with that. The Attorney General, Dominic Ayeni, is accepting plea bargaining.
That is my
In fact, that is one of the key things they're doing recently.
He has nothing to do. He came to meet it. And I'm saying that people must face the full force of the law.
So you're ready to go against your party?
On principle. Not your I'm a party executive. On principle, we must hold, we can't allow these people to be walking on the street and you have Nanadu going to Kumasi and saying, my legacy and President Kufuor's legacy. Nanadu doesn't have any legacy compared to President Kufuor. His legacy was a rip of this nation, an organized crime scene. Under President Nana Akufo-Addo, the whole Jubilee House was a crime scene endorsed by him. And let me tell you,
but for such it's not a legacy
we
left
are
behind.
Intensifying the fight against illegal mining and Galamsey. That fight must not go down without people going to jail.
Many have called this government hypocritical. When you were in opposition, you agreed with the declaration of a state of emergency. Now you're in power. Declare a state of emergency. Let's see that you're intensifying the fight against illegal mining.
When I'm saying that we're going to do some research within, okay, and we intensify the heat. That we've been quiet for some time doesn't mean that we are timid. We are not. This government have the mandate of the people of Ghana to hold previous administration who have destroyed, ripped off this nation with their criminal mentality responsible. And we will ensure that that happens, okay? The Galamsey fight must not go down without people going to jail. You heard the young men yesterday. One of the things they were calling President Mahama out for is that why is Charles Bisu still working? Okay? Why is Wuntumi still working? The courts are still open. Okay? Why is the ministers who supervise the release of permits for people to mine in the forest reserves, why are they still working? We know of the 2,151 mining leases that were issued. We know the companies. The Ministry of Lands knows the companies. So
you're going after them?
If we go to your concession and you were supposed to reclaim and you haven't reclaimed, why can't we arrest you? Why can't you face the law for doing that? So I'm telling Salam that Let him embrace his seat. What they are doing is a start of their re-election bid. These gimmicks, we've passed through it. We all do it. They don't have what it takes to think beyond organizing demonstrations. They are not strategic. They are not focused. A group of young men leading a political party into abyss, confusion, and disintegration. Salam was in this country when his entire government, the Jubilee House, was a crime scene. Everybody in the Jubilee House had a concession. They were mining without covering the pits.
Allegations we cannot prove.
Oh, please. I'm saying that let them, we are on the streets today. Have I ever come here of late? I've been quiet. Some of us will sacrifice ourselves. President Mahama can sack me tomorrow. And I will accept the fate. We will hold government to ensure that people are arrested for their crimes. Okay? These people walking on the street, trying to assume that we, the NDC, and let no one say that it is the party that is frustrating any minister or ministry or agency from doing their work. The NDC have not prevented any minister from instituting any action that will ensure that there is enforcement of law. And I'm repeating that these elements who have done galamsey and are rich and walking about and thinking they are rich, we are sparing them and they are misbehaving, trying to turn a heat on us. The party will not agree. And the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, the National Security Coordinator who leads NAMUS, they should ensure that of the 2,151 mining lease that was issued under Akufo-Addo, we should go to these sites one by one and see if they have done reclamation.
So we should expect more arrests.
Tell Salam to relax, my brother to relax. Salam may not have stolen money. Tell him to relax. We are going to intensify the arrest. We'll use the Maria, the one they don't like. The one that Bronya was kept in. That is what the police will use. So these whole, gimmicks of trying to go and contest election, re-election, and that they want to keep them. Look at Nanabi's dress code. Nanabi, look at his dress code. Nanabi is today dressing like a northern fetish priest. Nanabi, a very coward. He was there when they lost December 2024 election. Nanabi was there when we went to Akotia and they lost. We are still timing some more seats, one in the northern region. So look at his dress code, comedy, wasting everybody's time. He is protesting against a government that tolerates all the things they do. Salam have threatened us from January till today. Nobody have arrested him because he's a national youth organizer. He must speak. Whether it makes sense or it doesn't make sense, it's up to him. And
let me get Salam's reaction to some of the key concerns you're raising. Salam, we're hearing from Mustafa Gbande tell us that you should expect more arrests. How do you respond to that? Salam, you have to unmute for me to hear you.
Doesn't have any arrest.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear now.
I really wonder how you guys are able to interview Mustafa Gbande. He's too loose. Get mature people in your studio for us to have conversations. Because what he's doing there really is appalling. Talking about how people have dressed and looking like a fetish priest. Let me tell my brother Mustafa Gbande, you are just 9 months in power. Snap out of the arrogance of power that is already eating into your head. Snap out of it. I have been there where you are. I have been there for 8 years. You are just a newcomer inside it, and already you are brash. You are talking like you are Lord.
But isn't that a bigger concern, really? You've been in power for 8 years, and now they say they're coming for you because of alleged corruption.
Let me assure my brother, Mustafa Gbande. He says that they would arrest people and they will put them in Black Maria. That is fine. They can do it. They are in office and they are at liberty to use power in any manner, form, shape they like. I can assure him, they won't be in power forever and we'll do the same thing to them.
So you're threatening that you do same if elected?
Yeah.
But what he said was
the same concerns you're raising. If elected, you do same.
But he's saying that they will arrest our people more. They will arrest more people. No problem. We will endure it. But we will look when some of them die. We'll go and exhume their dead bodies and deal with them. Even their ghosts will go after them.
How?
That's what I'm saying. Even if they die, we're going to exhume their dead bodies and come and deal with them.
So this is now a political war, isn't it?
If they want it that way, fine. You said MPP was bad. The good people voted for you in the belief of a reset agenda. That you give them jobs. You stop Galamsey. Today, Galamsey has swallowed this government and it is belching.
Jubilee House stay with me, Salam. Let me get a brief reaction from Mustafa Gbande.
The Jubilee House has become...
Salam, stay with me.